What's up, everybody? It's Kelsee Briana J here with a video on the new NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I don't know if you guys remember that song back in the day. Can't stop, won't stop, Rockefeller Records, and we get down, baby. Every time I say this name of this foundation, I always think about that song. I don't know if it's named after that, but yeah, it gets you like, gets you hype. This is a brand new foundation from the brand NYX. As you guys know, NYX is an affordable brand. They sell it in a lot of drugstores and Ulta, so that's where I ordered mine from. This is hot and fresh off the press. I have two colors. They created 45 shades, and some of the shades were curated by YouTuber Alyssa Ashley, but it's really cool to see brands coming out with that large of a shade library. So let's go ahead and jump into the details of this foundation, and then I will show you all the demonstration. Like I said, I ordered this from Ulta. On Ulta's website, this foundation retails for $14.99, but as you guys know, Ulta does always offer a coupon. Sometimes it's $3.50 off, sometimes it's a percentage off. It just varies, but make sure you use that coupon because this is considered a drugstore item. Here's what the foundation looks like. It's in a pretty heavy bottle. It is glass, and then the top of it is plastic, and it also includes a pump. A pump is always preferred for me. As per usual, there's 1 fluid ounce of products in this container. Like I said, 45 different colors. That's quite an extensive range of colors. I have the colors Golden and Golden Honey. Golden ends with 13 and Golden Honey ends with 14, so this one is slightly darker. But the description of this foundation says that it is lightweight, waterproof, and pigmented AF. NYX Professional Makeup's Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation hustles as hard as you do. This comfy liquid formula comes in 45 flattering tones that don't transfer. Every creamy shade glides on smooth, delivering matte coverage and color that stays true for up to 24 hours. This little overachiever also works to control shine and mattify your complexion all day long. But it doesn't stop there. This foundation is non-comedogenic and suitable for normal, oily, combination, and sensitive skin types. That's all of the skin types. So not only does this foundation claim to cover a wide range of people as far as complexions go, it also claims to cover a lot of people as far as skin types. So I have combination skin. I typically get oily in my forehead area and right down this strip like a T. So I'm gonna wear this around all day and I'll report back on how it wears. But going on, it is a satin matte formula. I applied this foundation with my beauty blender. I feel like beauty blenders help blend out any foundation. Plus I use the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I really think that helps with the slip of the foundation. So I have it on now. It feels very comfortable. It does not feel dry. It's not emphasizing any texture. So it says that it's gonna work hard, not to transfer, and to stay matte. So those are the claims that I'm going to put this foundation to the test against. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the demonstration. You guys can see what this foundation looks like with me applying it and how it blends and how the color looks like in its true essence, and then I will wear it around for the rest of the day and do check-ins. So I hope that you all enjoy. Okay, here I have Golden and here I have Golden Honey, which is the shade darker, and honestly I'm leaning towards Golden being my color, but I'm gonna swatch them for you. It kind of blends, but it's very golden for real. Clean brush, and I'm gonna swatch Golden Honey. Yeah, Golden Honey is just too red. That honey undertone is too warm. This one matches better. So if you're my complexion, which is equivalent to about a MAC NC43 right now for the summer, Golden is probably going to be your closest match. So I squirted out 3 squirts of Golden. I'm using my beauty blender. And I'm just going to apply this on. I already have my face primed, prepped, ready to go. I'm obsessed with the Tatcha primer, so that's what I use today. So I still think that this gives me a slight tan. It slightly deepens me up. I wonder how it's going to dry down like. It's giving me really great coverage. And it feels comfortable. It doesn't have a smell, and I used about half of that for one side, and so gonna go ahead and do the other side. I don't think I need any more of this product. I feel like that was enough to cover my entire face, so I don't see any of my imperfections. It feels very light on the skin. I can't even feel it on my face at all, honestly. It's a satin finish, so I feel like it will dry down and you don't necessarily have to set this, but for me, I like to set my foundations. It's not super dry. I don't feel like it's emphasizing any texture. Overall, I think it looks really good so far. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add on the rest of my makeup. I'll be back. You guys can see what everything looks like all together. Alright guys, so here's everything all together. Of course, I will have everything listed down below. I feel like everything went on top very beautifully. I think that my base looks great. I think it's that perfect balance between being matte and being satin, and it feels weightless. My skin feels very fresh and clean, even though this is a pretty decently pigmented foundation. So I'm gonna keep wearing it around all day. I'll do check-ins for you guys, and then I will come back at the end of the night after wearing it and give you guys my final thoughts. So 3 hours in and I am still pretty matte. I have a slight amount of oil that is trying to break through on my forehead. That is typical for me. Any foundation is gonna do that, especially when I go outside. It's hot, it's humid, it's the summertime. Overall, I still think it looks pretty good and intact. I don't have any separation. My color hasn't oxidized. I still think everything looks good. So I'll check back in a few more hours and let you guys see how the progress is going. It's now been 7 hours that I've had this foundation on. I definitely feel like a little bit more oil has come through. The foundation is looking a little bit more dewy. I still think it looks relatively good. I still feel like it's pretty matte as far as the time frame goes. Like, I'm not super oily. I don't feel like I have to blot. I could blot, but it's not completely necessary. I'm not super shiny. It's just a nice dew. It still feels comfortable on the face. I don't feel like I just want to scratch my skin off like I mainly do around this time. It still feels comfortable enough to wear. So honestly, it's probably not going to change that much from now until when I close out the video, just because I'm not doing that much activity. But for video purposes, I am going to keep wearing it for a few more hours. Okay, so I do look different than I did a few hours ago. I didn't think it was going to make that big of a difference, but it actually does. I've had this foundation on now for 9.5 hours, and I can see where the oil has definitely broken through, and I feel like I look a lot more dewy. But for the amount of time that I've had this foundation on, I still think it looks really good and it's affordable. So if you're on a budget and you like matte foundations, I feel like this is a decent foundation. The color range is exceptionally good. 45 shades is a lot for any brand, but it's especially commendable for a drugstore brand to step up to the plate and create a foundation shade range that expansive. So I feel like the skin type that is going to benefit most from this foundation is oily skin. I have combination skin. It definitely works for me. If you're dry skin or combination and have very dry areas on your face, just make sure you properly prep the skin. Make sure your skin is hydrated. That way this foundation lies smoothly on your skin and it wears properly. But other than that, I think that it's a good product. I think that NYX did a great job. I'm ready to wash my face off. It's been a very long day. I have a long night of editing ahead of me. 11:13, but I want to edit 2 more videos tonight, so pray for me. I will talk to you guys in my very next video, which will be super soon. Until then, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you later. Smooches. Bye.